Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sims. He's tackled at the 17.
Down and
leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After that running play. Or it's snapped to the back. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be 4th down and inches. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on 3rd downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He stays alive, and he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Handing off on the draw play. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant fit.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Ball handed off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Hand off to the single back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Point after, not right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Handoff on a single back formation. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Touchdown, BYU. This quarterback on fire today. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They try to add the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's escaping the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And there's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new...
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down out of the shotgun. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Poor set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cougars will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. And it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Stanford. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and 10 play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of light from this offense. BYU getting set with a first and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown. Cardinal. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. We go with a direct snap. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown for Brigham Young. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First and goal, handoff. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter.
BYU 28.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Picked off. A crucial turnover. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, BYU. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. He'll
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion. You flip the ball out to him, out to the outside. Let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. The defense showing blitz here. keeping it on the ground here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.